Hi, and welcome to First to Third. My name's Admin. I'm joined tonight by Patty out west, and also Mike and John. Evening, guys.
Hello? Can we hear you?
Yeah. Hello.
I can barely hear you. Matt, what's going on with the computer?
I don't know. It's just Monday night, right? Everyone's watching football.
Everybody's using up all the bandwidth streaming the game with two ineffectual teams that nobody cares about because it's not the Seahawks or the Broncos.
Well, you know, Adrock cares because he's not here. He's at the bar.
Adrock's never here.
I think he's given up. Hey, Mike and John, how you doing?
Doing good.
I like that shirt. Pretty good.
So are the Jets.
Oh, Jets. Well, you're here. You're not at a bar. You guys got two screens.
I got one over here. Where?
And I see a Miami Dolphins pool table in the back.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Divided household.
Awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate you joining us tonight. For those watching, the final circuit event of the year, number 15, is this weekend in Orlando. We have the Sunshine State Kickball Open. Patty, we're going to miss you.
I know. I wish I could be there. I mean, this has been a whirlwind of a month. We started off the month of September in Long Beach, and then we went all the way back east to the Virginia Beach Kickball Open, and now we're finishing it off in the southeast in the home of retirees and Cuban drug lords. I wish I could be there. Orlando, Florida, the home of Disneyland's bigger, fatter, younger brother, thus representing the Mouse Ears tonight. In fact, I'm putting out a bounty right now. Anybody who gets a picture of themselves at Disney World over the weekend, a fireball shot on me. Go make it happen. Say hi to the mouse for me.
I like that. That's a good deal.
Good bounty.
And then Mike and John, you guys don't really have to travel far. Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's great finally having a circuit event in Orlando. You know, I mean, there's other great events in Florida already, but, you know, the tournament that started out last year here, you know, it was good, but it wasn't super competitive. So we're looking forward to more teams coming down here and a bigger, better tournament this year.
It's going to be good. We've got 16 teams advance. Tournament starts, well, actually, the festivities start Friday night. The bar, I cannot remember for the life of me right now, but I'll figure out in a second.
White Tiki.
Monkey Bar.
Monkey Bar?
Monkey Bar, White Tiki.
Monkey Bar Friday night, and then Hooch and Shine is the party on Saturday night. And the fields are going to be at Lake Fairview Park. Tournament starts at 9 a.m. If you're a captain, please remember go to the headquarters tent for the captain's meeting at 8:30. If you're a ref, make sure you know the rules. Make sure you're well prepared, and make sure you show up for that ref clinic at 8:15 in the morning.
I think it should be noted right now, of the 23 teams going to this tournament, 16 of them are from the home state of Florida. When you run the math, 69% of the teams at this tournament are from Florida. So this looks to be a good Florida event with a little bit from the well, the rest from the East Coast, except for, I guess we do have technically one central region, most wanted out of Missouri, coming in to check out the Atlantic Ocean. Have I missed anybody else?
No.
That are from out of region? No, just most wanted.
Yeah, Cobra Kai you could claim or
Come on! Bullshit.
Not at all.
We got a Tennessee team.
What's that, Mike?
We got a Tennessee team, Crush.
That is correct. We do have Crush. Crush has been to quite a few events this year. So I think Adrock's going to try to join us. We'll see if that happens.
Whatever.
But those of you watching, we're going to get right to it. We're going to quit delaying. Or are we? No, we're going to quit delaying.
No, we're going to go speedy with this one. Everybody wants us to get back to Monday Night Football to see if anybody else can get ejected from the league.
So everyone knows these are your wristbands, the Sunshine State Kickball Open. Pick these up Saturday. If not, you can see the event managers just running around with them on Friday. This gets you into the parties. Make sure you grab that and you're good to go. So, while I get started on my end, we have a new joiner here. We got Adrock from a bar.
It'll take 20 minutes for him to pay. There you go. Jesus Christ. He looked
like the corner of the bar.
I like your shirt.
And we're just not going to wait on that one. So, Mike.
Yeah, no, he's hanging up. His internet is shit there.
Are you home or at a bar, Adrock?
I'm at a house that's not my own.
All
And
right.
he's quiet. He can't hear a word.
With a dog and an ugly hat and a phone. Is that iPhone 6?
It's an iPhone 6 because I'm trendy.
Is it trendy? Well, that's wonderful. Adrock, we're about to get started with the open teams. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, Mike and John, before we get started, as I get ready over here, Patty just kind of referred to it. 69% of this event is Florida. Why don't you walk us through the open teams? We've got JKI 0.5, which some will question, well, is that JKI and why are they an open team? OC Elite, the Rough Riders, the Money Team, SSMO, Struggle Bus, and Suck My Kick. Those are all open teams. We'll do a random draw here in a second. Why don't you walk us through some of those teams just briefly on what to expect and who's, possibly a team where folks might look over?
Yeah. Okay, Suck My Kick, they're out of Tampa. They play in a league, Kickball Society. Kind of different rules than Circuit. They actually pitch to themselves. It's kind of weird, but
I think that's called masturbation in most places. You got a pitcher, you've got a catcher. If you're pitching to yourself, that's masturbation. I'm sorry. But it sounds like a lot of fun.
They actually
I
wrote me.
masturbated on a field. The Cubs came and visited me.
They're a fun team.
Very cool.
I don't really see them doing much. Struggle Bus is out of Tallahassee. We saw them in the Waka Regional in Jacksonville. They got a couple of guys that, they could, beat a team or two if someone's sleeping. They got a couple of good core position players, a pitcher, charger, and catcher.
Would it be fair to say that they might have a good tournament, but chances are they could struggle? I know, but I tell you right now, Struggle Bus, this is my favorite team name of the tournament. Struggle Bus is a spectacular name. I don't care how they do, so long as they got a rad name, they got my vote.
That's great.
Yeah, SSMO is just a local Orlando team. They got a bunch of fast guys, but they're really new to the whole kickball thing, so they're pretty raw. Elite. Really don't know much about them. They play in a sport and social kickball league down here. And the other two teams, Rough Riders and Money Team, are Jacksonville Availables teams. I'm pretty sure they're pretty much just a bunch of guys from the Waka League up there. They know kickball, but we'll see what happens.
Very cool.
That's it.
All right, guys. So, thanks for running through that. Adrock, how's the game going?
What was that?
How's the game going?
It's all right so far. It's halftime and they're losing, which is usually what happens.
Except for the bad call on that fumble, it should have been a touchdown.
Should have been a touchdown. The refs blew it dead. But
No,
I don't care.
bad call.
oh well.
Patty, do you care?
No, I don't care, but it is interesting that people are still bitching about the refs. Even in a kickball podcast, people are bitching about the refs. They're doing the best they can. Stop giving them a hard time, you assholes.
All right, let's get started before we get too far. We're going to start with the open teams for the draw. So we've got 7 open teams, JKI 0.5 is, and down the list, OC Elite, Rough Riders. We will put these in. We've got 4 pools. Folks want to know 2015, 16 events. 4 pools, A, B, and C have 6 teams, and Pool D will have 5 teams. The open teams will go in A, B, C, and D, obviously, and then D is only going to have 1 open team. So this random draw will be for those open teams. And draw them. You guys can comment if you want. First up, the Rough Riders.
Following my phone. The Rough Riders.
Yeah, so you got Rough Riders. If you're not tracking it right now, if you see on my screen bit.ly/SSKO2014, that's where you can track this random draw on the pool draw. So, second is the Money Team. So number 2. All right, number 3. You ready? JKI 0.5 getting stuck with Cobra Kai.
Is it just me, or do JKI and Cobra Kai seem like they have the same? They're the same team. It could be just the way like it comes out. Cobra Kai, JKI, they rhyme. I don't know, but I feel like you never see one without the other. This is like a Clark Kent Superman thing. Fourth one is whom? SSMO in Pool D with the Runnin' Rebels.
The Runnin' Rebels, which I'm supporting tonight with the phenomenal jerseys they have.
Are you playing with them, or are you just supporting?
I am supporting from afar. I will not be at this event.
Look at this. Favorites before the draw. Yeah. Real unbiased there, Matt.
Suck My Kick coming in at number 5. They're going to be
in the masturbatory league, right, where they pitch to themselves. Shouldn't the team be called Suck My Own Kick?
Open Team 6 is OC Elite. They're going to go with The Situation.
And the Money Team. Don't forget the Money Team.
The Money Team, and last but not least, the best name in the tournament, Struggle Bus.
Struggle Bus with Cobra Kai and JKI.
Very much.
God, I love that name.
All right. So we've got the number 1 seeds already. That's Meatball, Situation, Cobra Kai, and the Running Rebels. We're going to start with Pool B, or Bin 1, which is the A-Team, Hammerheads, Legit, and Sexy Mama. Are we ready?
We are ready.
Yep.
Facing the Meatballs is...
What do you think, Legit? Is it going to be you?
Oh, God, not doing this, are we?
We'll take it.
I'm just curious of who Legit wants. It is not them. A-Team, Big 1 team. So the A-Team goes in there, the Availables team.
Mike, I think you guys on Legit should be rooting to face Struggle Bus, just so, if nothing else, you can get pictures of them with their awesome Struggle Bus jerseys.
We'll take a rematch of Walker Regional, sure.
All right, yeah.
The second draw going in Pool B is Hammerheads.
Hammerheads. Hammerheads are my dark horse pick for this tournament. I think they might make some noise in this one.
Next, we've got Legit.
Hey, I called it!
I'll say hi to
Kickball 365 is not fixed, and just because I predicted something doesn't mean it was planned beforehand.
Legit, how you feeling about that?
I think that's a pretty good pool for us to land in.
There's my Sexy Mama. All right, and then Sexy Mama's last. What's that? I kind of dropped it out of the thing.
I think Sexy Mama's going to be pretty decent.
Why is that, Adrock?
No, don't ask that question.
I want to hear where this is going.
Well, I just thought they played really well in Austin, and
Austin.
They play, where is the other?
No, he said Boston. He said Boston.
Oh.
Yeah, Boston.
Boston. Adam, don't bring your Oedipal complex into this podcast. Come on.
We're gonna do Bin 2, which is Most Wanted out of St. Louis, the Secret Society and Availables team, the Gorilla Juice Heads, and Honey Badgers. Are we ready?
We are ready.
All right, first up, Most Wanted. Most Wanted goes to the Meatballs pool.
Nice.
Number 2.
Out-of-state teams up against the Meatballs.
The Secret Society.
Nobody knows anything about that team. We asked and they didn't tell us a thing.
No comment. Number 3, Pool C. Honey Badgers.
Oh, we wanted the Juice Heads.
The Juice Heads are terrible.
Exactly.
And then last but not least,
But they'll tell you they're the best team out there.
Absolutely.
I've only seen the Juice Heads once. We saw them in Founders Cup last year, and they had potential to be solid, but they just didn't quite do it. But, I keep waiting for them to do something. Maybe it's just because they have a powerful name. Or who knows, they might actually be okay. Didn't they did something in one of the Florida tournaments earlier this year, didn't they?
They did a bunch of curls.
Well, God damn it, this is a sport of strength and endurance, and if you can't keep the weight training up, you're not going to be a good kickball player.
All right, let's round this puppy out. So let's review really quick. Pool A, Meatballs. Team A, Most Wanted, Rough Riders, and Suck My Kick. Pool B, The Situation, Hammerheads, Secret Society, the Money Team, and OC Elite. Pool C, Cobra Kai, our good guests, Legit, Honey Badgers, JKI 0.5, and Struggle Bus. And then Pool D, the Rebels, the Running Rebels, Sexy Mama, Gorilla Juice Heads, SSMO. Final bid. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask a quick question about bin 3. We've got Chaos from Georgia, Fully Loaded from Florida, Crush from Tennessee, Downtown Devils from Florida. Just posing the question, Fully Loaded is a team that I've seen, their name's been around and they've had some success in the past. Have they just not made many tournaments this year, and that's why they're down in bin 3?
So
They retired.
Retired, and this is their
okay.
Yeah, but even though they retired, the stats and whatnot, all these teams above them with the available teams with players that have been playing,
Sure.
they just kind of drop down. All right.
Wait, if they're retired, what are they doing in the tournament? Is this like Johnny DeMatteis retired, where he says he's retired, but then just keeps coming back to damn tournaments?
I think this is a homecoming event for them.
Okay, that's fair. It's their home turf. Okay, that's fair. They can show up for like one last hurrah.
All right, so we get started. Pool A will be Crush out of Tennessee.
Wait.
That sounds like a disaster.
Okay, why does that sound like a disaster?
Well, because Crush is terrible, and who did you say Pool A with the Meatballs?
Meatballs, 18 most wanted.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a welcome to Florida pool for them, I think.
But that they also have Suck My Own Kick.
And the one team they
That
will
sounds
not
fun in theory.
The one team they will not face is most wanted from St.
You'd do it if you could, Adrock.
Hey, good for them.
All right, next pool draw, going in Pool B, we've got Chaos.
Chaos. Does nobody spell anything? Has this been required to have an incorrect K in the name? Chaos with a K. Crush with a K. I think we should add a K to Fully Loaded in the Downtown Devils just to even it out. Silly bin. Bin K right here.
Maybe they're doing some K.
The Downtown Devils.
Is there a
Okay.
K in that?
No,
There is now.
everybody's got a K. All right, and then last but not least, we've got, of course, Fully Loaded.
With a K.
Face off against Sexy Mama and the crew of Juice Heads.
I love that pool.
That one coming, guys. My apologies.
All Florida pool.
Yes.
That's
well,
an all Fort Lauderdale pool, isn't it?
Teams.
Yeah.
no, we've got Running Rebels out of USA. Out of
Okay.
the Houston area.
Well, actually, Juice Heads is West Palm, I think. But still
right,
on that.
The pools have been drawn. If you're watching us right now and you have no idea what we're talking about or where things are being posted, please look below on the screen, bit.ly/SSK2014 scores. It is case sensitive, so capitalize that S. Pool A. Let's walk through the pools and you guys tell me your thoughts, and I'll do a quick round of mark. Pool A, Meatballs, 18 most wanted, Crush, Rough Riders, and Suck My Kick. Initial thoughts, Mike and John.
Suck My Kick's lucky that they don't have to face Meatballs.
Yeah, Meatballs could rest everybody. Well, A-Team, I think A-Team has some Virginia players, I think, right? And some V players, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
I don't have my roster in front of me.
Okay. Well, other than that, I mean, they'll play Most Wanted, Crush, and Rough Riders. That should be cake for them. I pretty much see them going 4-0. And A-Team probably going 3-1, and then the bottom 4 teams just beating each other up and see who can go maybe 2-2 or maybe get a tie out of that or something. But that's pretty much a 2-team race there.
All right. Adrock, what are you thinking?
Is Young Runner going?
I don't know.
Young Runner plays on 300,
All right.
Most Wanted. Come on, Adrock, keep up.
300 was attending this.
He's played with Most Wanted, though. Anyway, I think it's just going to be a cruise for Meatballs. I don't really know the A-Team roster, so I can't really comment on that one. And, yeah, pretty much the same deal as what they said. The bottom 4 are just going to battle for third worst terrible team.
Patty, any thoughts on Pool A?
I mean, okay, Meatballs are going to come out of this pool very, very strong, obviously. I've got hope that Most Wanted might actually do a little bit of damage and make some noise and come out of this pool strong. The only thing I have to say about the A-Team is they need to drop the and just call themselves a team. And if they call themselves a team, then I'll vote for them because it's on the nose, it's simple, it's direct, it's great marketing. But if you call yourselves the A team, nobody's going to buy your product because everybody's seen the movie, everybody knows the TV show. They know that you don't have Hannibal Smith and Murdoch with you. So stop trying to ape pop culture from the 80s, a time before you were alive. Nobody on that team was born when the A team was broadcasting on TV. So to hell with them. I hate them. It's all meatballs and most wanted in that pool.
All right, moving on. Pool B. Situation Hammerhead Secret Society update, folks. 300 merged with Secret Society, so at least we know some of the folks on Secret Society from 300. So I would assume a St. Louis team, but I don't have my rosters in front of me. Chaos, the money team in OC. Patty, we'll start with you on Pool B.
I think, Situation definitely coming out strong after the last tournament they went to because they've got something to prove. They do not want to not make it out of pool play again. Situation's going to be strong. They're going to win that pool. Hammerheads, I give Hammerheads kind of a chance to come out and make some noise. I mean, they're set up number 2 in the pre-rankings. I think they'll come out of that. They'll have the second best record in that pool. Probably move on to a Livs with that. Secret Society, if they do indeed have 300 players on Secret Society, then if nothing else, they're going to be entertaining to watch, particularly if my boy is there. If DJ Youngrunner is on Secret Society, then I'm not rooting for another team in this entire goddamn tournament. Oh, and Chaos Money Team Elite, enjoy the day, drink some Fireball.
Mike and John, what do you guys think about Pool B?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what Patty's saying. I think that Stitch cakewalks through there. Well, and not necessarily cakewalks, but Hammerheads and Secret Society are going to be solid squads, and the other 3, they're done at the end of pool play.
Yeah, I think Secret Society has some Shockwave players as well. So we'll be interested to see who's coming from them. But it's a 3-team race here: Stitch, Hammerheads, and Secret Society. I think with the bottom 3 pretty much. Hopefully they can score a run.
Very much so. Ad Rock, Jets fan, what do you think?
I'll tell you what I think is the Situation didn't make it out of pool play in their home tournament, so I'm not that impressed with them coming down to Florida and making any noise. So I'm going to have to say Hammerhead, Secret Society are the teams to beat in this pool.
All right, then. And then Pool C, we'll start with the guys. We got Cobra Kai, Legit, Honey Badgers, Downtown Devils, JKI 0.5, and Struggle Bus. Legit, guys, this is your pool. What are you looking forward towards?
It's kind of similar to what we had at the Walker Regional up in Jacksonville. We played Honey Badgers, we played Downtown Devils, and we played Struggle Bus.
And
right.
Cobra
Kai in the finals. So actually, it's a rematch of all the teams we played in
JKI at all. So 4-0, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to that. Depends on what Cobra Kai has and if they're resting Kellen.
Very true. All right. Patty, what are you thinking? Pool C.
I think I'm going to agree with them, mostly because Cobra Kai is not dissimilar to our West Coast team, Sofa King, in that depending on the tournament, it could be a coin flip. Obviously Cobra Kai usually very strong, but sometimes they have a rough couple of games or a rough tournament, similar with Sofa on this coast. So I think either Legit or JKI could come out of, or Legit 0.5, half of Legit or half of JKI or Legit could come out to. Jesus Christ! Stop changing your goddamn names. And Adrock, are you getting? Oh Jesus, Adrock's getting the push. Yeah, I'm either Legit or JKI 0.5 comes out strong in this pool. Cobra Kai still does well enough to move on to the elimination round, but I'm going to peg them as possibly not winning this pool.
Wow. Adrock's being attacked, so we'll move on to the iPhone.
I'm here. We talking about Pool C? I think Legit and Cobra Kai are the class of this group. I don't think anything else is going to be close.
Yeah, I'm starting to.
I think all the best JKI players are pretty much gone at this point.
It's unfortunate they're not going to be coming to the Cup, that's for sure. So hopefully they'll have a good final battle at this event. And in Pool D, you've got Run Rebel, Sexy Mama, Gorilla Juice Heads, Fully Loaded, Back from the Dead, and SSMO. Adrock, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Running Rebels, and Sexy Mama coming out of this one, and Gorilla Juice Heads going 0-4 again.
Wow. Wow.
Patty, what do you think?
Well, if Running Rebels look anything like they did in Arizona, then yeah, they're going to take care of this pool fairly well. Sexy Mama, Gorilla Juice Heads, fully loaded on their farewell tour. I say it's a three-way coin flip between the two of them, but I will argue against Ad Rock. Ad Rock, Gorilla Juice Heads are going to win at least one game. Okay?
What if they win 3 games?
Hey! If they win 4 games, then you're going to have to buy me some drinks.
All right, Mike and John, what are you guys thinking for Pool D?
Yeah, I mean, they're fully loaded. If they're coming back with the squad that they've had in years past, I mean, they're going to be formidable in that group. Running Rebels, I think that they're top notch in that one. Sexy Mama, we've seen them at tournaments where they didn't look so good. So, I mean, I know they played well out in Austin, but I don't know. I think them and Juice Heads could be battling out for third place in that pool.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting with them, those 3 East Coast Florida teams, Southeast Florida teams, fully loaded Juice Heads and Sexy Mama. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of scores come out, or if they tie, or, be interesting.
Well, you got 7 open teams all from pretty much the same area. It's kind of tough to avoid it in pools, is it not? All right, guys, so we've gone through. We've got 4 pools. Good. Looks like they talk competition. I'm going to bring Horn, ask some questions, and we'll go from there. All right? We good?
I'm good.
Sure.
This event killing me. All right, Pool A, B, C, and D. Of those, the top seeds are Meatball, Sitch, Cobra Kai, and Running Rebels. Do all those 4 teams advance to the Final 4? Go around the horn. Start with Ad Rock.
No. I don't know who the team's going to be, but I'm going to throw Hammerheads into that mix as a Final 4 team.
Mike? John?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Cobra Kai not making it to the Final 4.
Ooh, dogs.
Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I think that out of those 2, Hammerheads could our pool, yeah, Cobra Kai could fall, but I mean, I think Meatballs. I don't think that they have another bad showing, like they did in Nashville. I think that they're going to be out for blood after that one.
Patty, thoughts? Final 4?
Yeah, I think we're probably looking at Meatballs in situation in the Final 4. Cobra Kai, they might drop a game in pool play, but they've got a chance to get into the Final 4. I give them 50-50 to the Final 4. Running Rebels also 50-50 to the Final 4. But in addition to Hammerheads, we've also got Secret Society, Legit, Sexy Mama. I mean, there are a number of teams in the number 2 slots throughout the pools that could make it to the Final 4. So yeah, I think we'll see something a little bit weird. I don't think it's going to be the top 4 seeds in the Final 4. But as far as who's out and who's in, I don't know, man. Do I have a Ouija board or a crystal ball? Nobody gives a shit. All I know is I'm the only one in this podcast who doesn't have a dog. Everybody's got a dog, but me. Adrock's got a dog. Mike and John have a dog. I'm sure Admin's got a dog somewhere. I ain't got shit, dude. I got a girlfriend and a cat that's staring at me from the hall because I'm yelling because I don't have a goddamn dog.
That's because you got.
He's staring at you because you're wearing mouse ears.
Yeah, you weren't here, so you missed the whole recognition of Orlando, the home of Disney World. It's the other, the different Disneyland. Go home, Adrock. You're drunk.
All right, moving on. You've got 23 teams, top 16 advance. 17 through 23 are open availables teams. Around the horn, are any of those open teams going to advance to the Sweet 16? Mike and John, you guys know these guys best. Do you think any of those open teams come in and break into the elite final Sweet 16?
Yeah, I would say Struggle Bus has a chance to make it out.
All right.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I don't think any of the other ones are going to make it out.
All right. Patty, what do you think?
I would love for Struggle Bus to make it out just because I love their name. In regards to the rest of the teams, I don't know any of them. I live like 3,000 miles away from you guys. I have no idea who these teams are. So, sure, Struggle Bus, why not?
Adrock, what are you thinking? First
Say
down?
Struggle Bus.
I'm going with Suck My Kick, being the surprise team.
All right.
You missed the first part of the podcast, didn't you, Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
All right. Do we see? Is this the Meatballs tournament to lose? I mean, they've got some solid teams coming. This is not a Circuit Cup. There's a lot of teams, a lot of solid teams that have traveled and have competed across the country. But is this Meatballs tournament to lose, Patty?
Yeah, I think it's not Meatball's tournament. I mean, it's their tournament. We've only seen a little bit of them out on the national tour this year, but they're local. They're in their home state. They're going to show up. They're going to show up strong. And unless they do something weird and completely shit the bed at some point in the day, I think Meatballs walks away with this one pretty easily.
Mike and John?
Yeah, I mean, they used this one as their tune-up last year for heading into Circuit Cup weekend. So, I mean, I think that they're going to be going the same mode this year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think the finals will be Meatballs and Sitch. I think Meatballs will take it. They'll take it since Sitch got them in South Florida.
Adrock, you think they're going to pull it ahead and get the win?
Who are the Meatballs?
It goes with pasta.
I don't know if it's their tournament to lose, but I think they're probably in at the conversation to win it. I would say, does Cobra Kai have everyone that we know of?
I don't have the rosters in front of me right now.
All right. I'm going to say that they get upset in the round of 4, but I'm not sure by who.
Huh?
I'll say that.
I can tell you this about Cobra Kai. They've got 18 players. Kellen will be there. Most of the guys are showing up. They have 14 guys and 4 girls, so you'd think they got the full squad.
Wow.
I'm going with Cobra Kai winning.
Wow. A few minutes ago, we were thinking Cobra Kai wasn't even going to get to the Final Four.
Not me.
You are a Jets fan. All right. So
I like the underdogs.
all righty then. So 23 teams, 16 in advance, final tournament of the year. This will end up being, I think our total count this year was over 320 teams competing in all of our events throughout the year. That does count to teams, so don't think I'm trying to cheat the system. That's every tournament and every team, co-ed and women's. We want to thank everyone here from 365. Guys, thank you for the podcast. Mike and John, thank you for joining us tonight as well. Thrilled to have you on. Adrock, glad you decided to show up. Wish we could see you at this event and all future events, but I don't think we're going to see you till next year.
I like to keep it limited so that I'm wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, Patty, thank you again for coming in and making Adrock look like a buffoon middle of the year and being a great co-host.
Hey, he doesn't need my help for that.
Patty, your shirt needs to be unbuttoned more.
Yeah.
I want to see your chest hair.
And more Fireball. It is 10:47 on a Monday night after all here on the
Oh, yes. Go to bed, East Coast. I still got to go drink and watch a football game.
Let's talk about something really quick before we get going. Circuit Cup Championship, if you're watching this and you're a player, please remember the deadline to sign up is October 1st. I can announce right now the after party is going to be at the Aztec Lounge. We pretty much rented an entire theater lounge for a couple of hours. Drinks are on me. We invite you to come out. And then after, at 11 o'clock, it becomes a club. But we'll have a private area in the auditorium and then VIP section for the winners and the second place team, as well as some other teams that win some awards. More of the social events will be posted to the website, to our Facebook page, and a bunch of other sites soon in the coming weeks. Right now it's looking like 37 teams for the co-ed event,
Good
and I think we're up to 16 teams for the women's event. So really, final numbers will know more when the deadline hits on October 1st. For those of you who are WACA Founder Cup attendees, we will do a preview show for that event.
2 hours long.
Yeah, 2 hours of Founders Cup nonsense. I love it.
Adrock, Patty, and myself, and probably other hosts will be joining and doing a complete breakdown of the WACA Founders Cup here in the coming weeks. Do we have final numbers? I know they were looking at 40 to 44 teams.
We do not have final numbers yet. We do not know the teams yet. We have not had the rosters released yet. True to form with Waka, at this point, they're still figuring everything out, and so because of that, we know nothing. Hopefully by the time we do our Founders Cup preview podcast, we will know things. But even then, who knows? All we know is we're going to show up. Adrock, are you going to be in Vegas?
Of course I'm going to be in Vegas.
Thank Christ. Okay, good. So at least I do get to see you in person again so I can make out with your face. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, still waiting for information on Founders Cup, but that tournament is coming up in just under 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody get excited about that. A lot of drunken debauchery and nakedness, and I'm not just talking about Zach.
I think we'll be talking about Shockwave at length because Shockwave is going to Founders Cup, and that'll be a surprise for a lot of teams.
Yes, they will be.
All right, legit, Mike and John, you guys aren't going, are you?
Yes, we are, actually.
Yay! I get to see Mike and make out with his face.
You went to the regional, and I keep forgetting. I got to keep up with these Walker regionals. You guys looking forward to it?
Yeah. It's our first time, and possibly our only
Probably our last time. We're no longer playing Waka, so
unless we go to a Waka regional, this could be our first and only time.
Well, that's good on Waka for setting up these regionals. There are teams that want to go to Vegas and compete, and you're a perfect example of one of them. So thrilled to hear it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. If you're watching this, you're going to the Sunshine State Kickball Open this weekend in Orlando. Link to the scores is right here. Every player and ref will get an email soon with the schedule and a link to all the events for that weekend. Mike and John, thank you so much for joining us.
thank you.
Patty, Adrock, till next time.
Later,
Bye,
brother.
everybody.
See you in Orlando.
Definitely.